Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Bowhunt or Die. Last week we joined Mike Fitzgerald up there in northern Minnesota where he had just some incredible hunting. You know what? The fun thing about urban hunting is you just never know what's going to come down the trail. Could be a big buck, could be some does, and you know what? You just never know. It just might be the neighbor walking his dog as well. This week we travel almost 1,700 miles. We leave Mike up in that frigid area. We head all the way down to Texas where Tyler is complaining about it being chilly at 30 degrees. I'm going to have to question that, but Tyler started off his season putting down a really nice buck. It was time to do some trophy doe management, so let's join up with him now to see how he does.
Guys, I just got set up in the stand and I'm excited about this hunt. It's going to be fun. We've got a very, very, very stiff wind coming out of the northwest, taking my scent directly across that way, which is all right. All the deer have been coming up this hill behind me, so I'm pretty excited about that. The other thing that's cool is the way the wind is working. I actually have a little quad pod about 25, maybe 30 yards this way. And my buddy's sitting in it, so we're hoping to tag 2 does tonight out of the same area. There's been a lot of them coming through here, so we kind of set a little section of cactus as sort of his area is anything that way, my area is anything that way. And first deer that walk in between there that are shooter does, they're going down, so it should be pretty sweet. Anyways, it's pretty chilly. It's in the 40s. And the wind makes it feel a lot colder, but it's going to keep on, temps are going to keep on falling, and the wind's supposed to die down a little bit right before dark, so hopefully that's when they start pouring in here. But anyways, I'm going to get to hunting. Hopefully I got some venison on the ground here before too long. Just shot the doe. I'm not going to say too much right now because my buddy's still hunting right behind me over here, so I'll let it settle back down. I already knocked another arrow just in case another one walks out, but I may take another one, but I think it was a good shot. I got a full pass through. My arrow's laying on the ground right there, and I can see it's painted red all the way up, so should be good. All right, guys. Just got down out of the stand. The arrow looks awesome. Just blood all the way up it completely. And, blade's definitely deployed. So I think we've got a dead deer. Ran up the hillside back behind me over here. So gonna get on the trail and see what we can find. Guys, we just came up the hill. She actually made it a lot further than I thought she would, up some pretty steep rocky terrain. I figured she would have tried to stay downhill, but she's laying right up here about maybe 20 feet from me. So we just came up the kind of the top of the ridge, and there she is. Yes, this is what you like to see coming up. We had good blood like this most of the way. and it took us right to her. Nice size doe.
Well, all right, guys, here she is. Got her cleaned up, got her back to camp. It's just a great hunt. You know, it was windy as heck to start out the hunt. You know, we were out there in the afternoon just kind of waiting to see if it would calm down a little bit and the deer would start moving. And sure enough, you know, just all at once, it just seemed like there was no deer, and then all of a sudden there's 5 or 6 of them out there. And luckily, she gave me just a perfect, you know, probably 20-yard shot or so. And she made it maybe another 75 yards after the impact. Had a nice easy blood trail up to her. She was up on a ridge where we found her, so we had to drag her all the way down and try and lash her to the four-wheeler some kind of way and get her back to camp. But you know, I'm happy as can be. I've got a little bit of extra venison in the freezer, and it's a good way. You know, if this ends up being my last deer of the season, it's definitely a good way to end out the year. So thanks for watching, and for the rest of you guys out there, if you still got tags, bow hunt or die.
There is no better way to going out than making a good shot on a doe, recovering it quickly, and filling the freezer. Tyler's had a great season. I think he's very happy with pretty much probably calling it quits now. He seems to always have good luck every single year. So I'm hoping, and I am kind of inviting myself right now, Tyler, sorry, but hopefully either me or Justin eventually gets an invite to come down and do a little bit of hunting with you. Now, as far as episodes go, guys, we've only got one more. Can't believe it. We're going to finally nearing the end of our footage so we can start season 10. We're going to be joining up with Clinton Fawcett next week and Paul Morrison, who puts down the last buck of the season. So, guys, make sure you stay tuned. And until next time, bow hunt or die. For more exciting action, be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram and receive live updates from our team members as well as the latest happenings in the bow hunting and archery world. Be sure to share your photos, stories, and experiences as well. And don't forget to pick up your official bowhunting.com and bow hunt or die gear by visiting bowhunting.com/gear. We have a full selection of hats, shirts, decals, wristbands, and much more. In Minnesota on that urban doe hunting slam that he went on. Now we're gonna join all the way, okay, we're gonna restart this. But it's cool, I like that kind of start. He's in Texas, right? How many miles is it from Texas? Do we know where he's in Texas? There's some big bucks, not sure if he finally puts one down or not. You'll just have to wait to see whether he does or he doesn't. I don't like the way that sounded, so we're gonna redo that one. You know, Tyler, that was a great way to, okay, ready? You know, it's like, that is no,
Action.